Hey travel lovers, welcome back to A Wanderlust for Life here on YouTube. I'm really excited about today because we are going to show you 5 foodie and drinky experiences to have here in Amsterdam. So let's get into it. Our first stop has to be cheese. The Netherlands and cheese are basically synonymous. So we came to Kef. The tasting room is here in Amsterdam Nord, our neighborhood, which I love. So get out of the city center, come up here, taste some cheese. They'll give you a platter of like 3 or 5 different cheeses. Pick your drink, wine, cider, and then eat up. What's really cool about this place is the ambiance. It is so cute in here. You can come for a cheese tasting or you can come for lunch. It's really up to you. The cheese that we got today, we have 4 Dutch cheeses. One that's almost like a how do you say it? Camembert from France. And then we have an aged Dutch cheese, like fairly typical, but it's from Jersey cows. And then we have another one that's also aged from Jersey cows, but it has clove and cumin. And then we have an aged 2 years Dutch cheese. I can't wait to taste that one because I love old cheese. This next spot might surprise you because it's a little bit touristy, but we are headed to the House of Bowls, and it's an experience all around Jenever, and that is the predecessor of gin. So it's really exciting because it's this whole experience around Jenever, and it includes the history and the culture and a cocktail. So let's go get a drink. Okay, we are here at the House of Bowls now, and we have checked in. We have our self-guided tour, so you tap in and then you get to listen. And there's like this room that is very interactive, so we have this little bottle that we're gonna drink at some point, and then they film us. I'm very curious what that's about. And best of all, at the very end, you get a cocktail with this little token. So we're gonna go in and learn all about Jenever. We've only been in one room, and we've already learned that in 1664 the Bowls family started making Jenever. But they've actually been distilling liqueur since 1575. It's not in the Bowls family anymore, but when the widow sold it, she made them make sure that the Bowls name stayed on it. But it's nicknamed Dutch Courage. How cool is that? So this is where the interactive experience is. There's 3 doors, and you can pick anyone, and they're all the same. So we're gonna go in and hopefully it's not weird. It shouldn't be. It's about drinking, so. Ooh. Oh, it's for one person. Hi.
Could sound, touch, and vision change the way you perceive taste? Open the flask you received at the entrance. Okay. Take a big sip from your flask and enjoy in 3, 2, 1, now.
That room was crazy. You drank this little thing, I'm not sure how much came out, so you drink this little thing and it's like psychedelic, and you just have this weird experience. There's so many flavors and sensations in your mouth. It was weird, but super cool. That in itself is worth coming here. Now we're in the smell room. Let's see. Ooh, cherry. I like cherry. Chocolate? I think chocolate, but it's clear. Up until now, this experience has been about the liqueurs, which has been really interesting. And now we're on to the Jenever part, or Jenever. And you come in this room and there's all of these smell things like you saw for the liqueur, but we're gonna smell them because they're all Jenever based, and like the different processes or the different steps to get to the final product. So super excited. The thing about the Netherlands is that those people are tall. I'm short, so pretty much everything in my everyday life is a little taller than I am. So even at this museum, I have to like stand on my tiptoes to smell my life. It's bar time, and you use this little computer to print out a recipe, and then you give it to the bartender. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the Dutch Cosmopolitan, I think. I want a bunch now. I wanted so many options. All right, now we take this to the bar. I got my cocktail. You're There's so many flavors to choose from. Not nearly as sweet as I thought. You can taste the Genever. A bit strong, super fruity, a little sour. It's a good cocktail, especially if you don't like sweet drinks. I do, but I like both. Cheers! We are here at Distiller Nieuwe Diep, and it's in Flevo Park. It's a part of Amsterdam that you might not normally visit as a visitor, but it's worth it. First of all, parks in Amsterdam are amazing. Second of all, get off the tourist path, have a more unique experience and more local experience. I think we're the only English speakers here. And we are having some Genever. Sean got regular, I got plum because I like the fruity ones. And you bend yourself over and sip off the top part. That is traditional, and it's a must-do because you need to pick it up, and so you have to sip it. So this is beautiful plum. I might try another one. I'm not sure if it's gonna make it in the video, but this is such a cool place. And in the summer, there's this great terrace, and the sun's out today. So even though it's very chilly, people are still outside. I didn't think there was any seats inside, but it's super cozy and awesome in here. So Prost, and I really hope that you come here because this is it. This is your awesome foodie, drinky experience in Amsterdam. And the people who work here are so nice. So nice. Perfect. This is my new favorite place. Not just because they serve Genever, but I tried the apple that you saw me slurping, and he added speculoos, like liqueur to it, and it tastes like an apple tart. This is like my new favorite thing. Like, seriously life-changing. It just, oh my god. I'm so happy right now. Our next stop is here at Brouwerij Trost, and it's a brewery here in the De Pijp neighborhood. It used to be a former monastery, and now they make beer, spirits, gins, lemonades. Gin is a spirit, so there you go. It's a really cool place because they're trying to be as sustainable as possible. It is 60% of their menu is vegetarian, and basically it's just a really cool place. There's 3 different spots here in the city. This is the original, and it's where Borrel happens, and that's what we're focused on today. Borrel is one of those things that is a Dutch institution. Basically, and traditionally, it means that a group of colleagues go out after work for a drink. It's very normal here on a Friday afternoon, especially to do that. But it's kind of normalized in society as just going out with a group of friends, having a beer, having some snacks. It's gonna be so much fun to show you what this is. For our version of Borrel, we ordered basically what's like kind of a Borrel plankje, or a mixed dish kind of a thing. So we have bitterballen, which are kind of like fried ragu balls, love them. The Dutch version of fried cheese, and we have some little spring rolls, and that's just kind of like a mixed dish with some condiments. And because I love fries, we got some fries. In the Netherlands, we have Flemish fries, and that's what we have here. They're the best thing ever. We're gonna dig in and just kind of enjoy ourselves. So Febo is an institution here. It's actually Febo Ferdinand Bolstraat. We're here at the Ferdinand Bolstraat one. Oddly enough, it wasn't named after the shop, but hey. So it's known for having food in the wall, and it started by a pastry chef who then just happened to be really good at croquettes. And so he thought that he would just put them in the wall for people to come and get whenever they wanted, and it's turned into this. And now there's 22 shops in Amsterdam. You can use coins or the card, which is what we're using today, to get food. So I'm gonna get a cassoufflé and a croquette, which is what they're famous for. Even though Febo is known for its food in the wall vending machine type style, you can also go to the counter, get ice creams, get fries, get drinks, get all kinds of stuff. So you have 2 different choices. Also, just because it's in the wall doesn't mean that it's not fresh. They're cooking it all the time. It's just the perfect food, especially for late night. And that's a wrap on the foodie and drinky experiences here in Amsterdam that I really hope that you enjoy. Definitely do a cheese tasting, the House of Bowls experience, a super authentic and local neighbor tasting in Favo Park, Boral, and definitely go to Favo because it's an institution. Please like the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time.